And we are live. Hi, good morning.
Hello. Morning.
Hi, good morning. Morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on which country, which region you are. Over here, we are all from Singapore, and it's November, and it's our monthly digital business deep dive sharing. So, I think for us, in the previous months, we tried to do it in the first week of the month. I think it was the first Saturday. Then
Oh,
subsequently, why this month becomes so end of the month? We had a series of, I mean, for me, I had a series of unexpected challenges in life, which I probably will talk about it. And but this also shows how flexible this business is. Let's start with a quick introduction about ourselves, and for those audience who you are the first time seeing us sharing about this digital business and you are keen to learn more, what you can do is go to our Facebook business page. You can actually discover a lot more video that we share, a lot more about this business that we share. Instead of this, probably just 20-30 minutes of go live sharing that we are doing. So starting for myself, I'm Janice. I'm a full-time working mom. I have two daughters. I'm living with my aging parents. And I've been running this digital business as a side for coming to 4 years. I like Ping do her sharing.
yeah. Hi, I'm Shipping, also from Singapore. A full-time working mom with a child of one. I've been in this business for like 2 years plus now. Yeah. Let's go do the sharing.
Josephine.
Hi, everyone. I'm Josephine here from Singapore as well. A working mom to four kids. Yeah,
I can see the two kids behind already.
yeah. They're playing behind. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Saturday, so everyone is at home. Yeah, and
Hmm.
I have this digital business for 3 years. Yeah.
Okay. So I think this month sharing, right, coming to November, and it's really end of November. For December, in Singapore, I think it's typical uh period where many parents will go traveling with their children because it's school holiday, and the festive are coming. And for this year, we have all the festive very near to each other, from Christmas to, of course, cross year, and then we have the upcoming Chinese New Year, which to me, I feel very stressful because a lot of present to buy, a lot of money to give out. It's like never get a chance to take a break, right? So I never like Chinese New Year when it's too near, or if it's in January. I would prefer like end Feb and March is a good time so that we can actually take an interval break. Like give. That's the purpose of all this festive season, right? And uh, this month sharing is more about our journey in this digital business, which probably we have done it before. And I think usually end of the year, we want to be grateful for what we have received, what we are grateful for in life. And then December will come to what are we going to list out our resolution for the upcoming year, right? It's a common practice for everyone. So we want to share our gratitude with you, and hopefully, right, if you are doing your resolution for December, uh, you can actually put this under your consideration if you want to rewrite your life story like we all did. Okay, and I start with myself. Being in this digital business for 4 years, it's not just about running the digital business. It's about 4 years into this journey, I've watched, I've understand, I've witnessed how the business grow, how the community grow, how people grow, right? And the value, it's I would say the initial point was to come in for the sake of money. But what changed was when you see uh uh other values, right, which what I listed out just now, it's even priceless than the value of money. I think personal growth is we all experience different things. For me, my 20 years of corporate life, I've witnessed people being working in a corporate for 20 years, but was asked to go for nothing. And that was the reason why it actually spiked me to start finding something to start for my own in order to protect myself. Right. And I'm totally grateful that um I I was in other businesses. I tried, but I couldn't find the value as much as this one, which actually made me stay 4 years. And I think um, from this business, I really get to know a lot of like-minded people, uh, and not just in Singapore, but globally, uh, which uh, actually touched me from the inside of my heart. You know, it's not just a vision, but it's really deep down in terms of emotion, how we support each other, and that's very important, right? So I would also like to share my latest episode, which in life is always about unexpected. So when we actually planned our family trip like 6 months ago, that we'll be traveling to Taiwan and also Japan. Then last week, my husband went for his regular checkup, and they found something in his body. And this topic is actually very common nowadays everywhere. Everyone is very afraid of um, hearing that something is growing from the body, and whether it's bad one or good one. We haven't got the answer whether it's bad or good, but the doctor actually said that he wouldn't recommend, but it's not a no to go for the trip. But if it's possible, he wants to remove it before the trip. It was a tough decision, super tough decision, where we couldn't decide. Like we know if we go for the trip, then the thing may go further. If we do it before the trip, I don't know or we don't know what's the complications after the trip, and maybe he might not be able to travel. So we decided that we want to build more memories first before anything could happen, which we are crossing the fingers as well. So uh, I'm for me, I'm the very worried kind. Like but for my husband, he's the happy-go-lucky kind. Uh, um, and I'm grateful that this business actually runs still, even though in or we are in a challenging position. We are traveling. After traveling, come back. We need to go for ops. I need to attend to him. Probably a lot of hospital visits, and this business actually can run with the automation on its own. I think uh, for me, this is my latest gratefulness that adds on to the previous um, gratitude that I had. Beside the community, beside the business plan, beside all uh, I have been enjoying, right? So I let Shaping share hers.
Yeah, hi. So for me, when I first decided to join, it's just because, like, I find that I do not have time to, focus on my daughters. So I've been, like, because I'm a full-time candidate, right? So I have to be like on site all the time. So it's like, and then sometimes because of my job nature, right? Then I was always like rushing, to complete work. So most of the time when I complete work, it will be like eight plus. So when I reach home, it will be like 9 o'clock. So I really do not have much time like to focus on my kids. So I decided that maybe I should take how to say start growing my career, because as career grow, you actually grow your income, but then you actually sell away your time. So I was like thinking that should I actually take that step down? I think it was a tough decision, because if you were to take that step down, right, then it would actually impact your income as well. And I do not want to, somehow, because of, I taking that career step backward, and then, the loss of the income. So I decided to, search online to find something that I could do. So I actually, the initial part was like, I came into this business just because I want to make that extra income to supplement that, to my pay cut. But then after I joined, and then I found that it's much more than making money, because it actually helps me to grow my mindset as well. Because transiting from an employee mindset to business owner, it's really really very different, because you need to have that so-called business owner mindset, and in Singapore, most of us are trained to be, I would say trained to be employee, that you work then you generate, you have to work then you can generate income. So when I chanced upon this business, right, it's like, I was like asking myself, is this possible that I can actually do something like that, and that I still could actually have more time with my family. So 2 years in this journey, right, actually I'm very grateful that actually I chanced upon this business, because like 2 years ago, if I haven't take that decision to step into this business, right, I could be like still struggling there, working until late, no time for my kids, and then getting emotional, and then getting angry with everyone in the family. So yeah, for me, like, because my girl just actually received a result from her PSLE, I was so grateful that actually I took that step, and then everything turned out well as what I expected. So yeah, I'm actually very very grateful for that. That I actually took the step to check this out. And then it's like, back then, of course, when stepping into this business, right, it's something new. So most of the time we will be like, very skeptical, and then we will like think, is this a scam? That is one thing. Is this legit? And then there's so many factors. So actually, when I first charged upon this, I think feeling everyone who is just like they want to try to explore this field. Most of the time when those people actually contacted me, right, they told me like, they want more time freedom, they want a change in their life. But then, when they are told to, especially to take the next step, especially when they need to pay the 149 to find out more, and then they become like very so-called skeptical, and then they will like say, oh no, this is not for me. I do not want to pay for something which I do not know. So I can actually truly understand like where are these people like coming from. So yeah, so I'm very 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 how to say, I want to give myself a pat on my shoulder, for taking that courageous step to actually to find this out. So yeah, so that's my sharing, like today, like, especially being limited. So yeah, if you are like me back there, where you want to make a change, but then you are being stopped by these small little hurdles. Yeah. So it's best that you think about what you seriously want. If let's say if you do not take that little step, right, maybe 2 or 3 years down the road you will be stuck in the same position. So I'm very grateful that that actually I make the decision to take that step forward. Yeah, that's all from me. Yeah, maybe let Jo share about what she's grateful about.
Yeah, thank you, Shirley and Janice, for sharing. Okay, so for myself, right, I've been in this digital business for 3 years, and before that, I have also been, searching for some kinds of online opportunity in a way, yeah, so that I can spend more time with my family. So at that time, my kids are still young, and I have always been in a role that it takes up a lot of my time. So very often I have to, work after office hour to complete the task that I need to. Yeah, so my kids will always ask, they'll always call me and ask like, what time are you coming back? What time are you coming back? And things like that. Yeah, so I know that I need to do a change and to improve my lifestyle. And at that point of time, also, I tried a few different digital opportunity, but then it didn't work out because it actually took up a lot of my time. And ended up I had to be more stressful, to make it work. Yeah, so I have to let it go. Yeah, because work is already very hectic, and I can't manage, a digital business that you need to really do from A to Z. Like you need to build your own digital platform. You need to find your own vendor, and also to market your product in the digital space. Yeah, so that I have to let go. And one day, before I start this digital business, and that was also the COVID period. And unfortunately, my role was being made redundant. I was being let go, and that was a knock on me as well. And I know I really need to find something that suits me, suits my busy working mom schedule. And happens that I came across this digital business where I see a lot of positive feedback and outcome. And so of course I have my fear, being having tried so many digital business, and but I still took the leap of faith, telling myself that I should still check it out. So I signed on, and here I am 3 years time. Yeah, so this digital business, like many of us, we witness a lot of positive, successful, in terms of personal growth, in terms of making new friends. There's a lot of things in this digital business which we get the support from different partners and community. Yeah, which I'm actually very grateful for because I have tried a few, and the outcome is so much different from here. Yeah, so I see the supports that I need, and being someone who is not a tech savvy person, I I can build my digital business. I learned a lot from here to apply into my digital business, which is really different from what I tried before, where I need to because digital one is always change. Yeah, it's always evolving. So a lot of things, right? You need to work on it, then you will know like what will happen. And many times, there are cases whereby I need to find my answer myself, to solve the difficult issues. But from here, in this digital business, of course, digital things everyone still will face different challenges. But what makes me stay is the community and the support. We have our own training, we have the support community that can help us, and we are not doing it alone. So when we face any issues or challenges, there will always be someone there to help. And with all the support, we can actually go over it, manage to to resolve it. Yeah, so that's what I'm grateful for. And for myself, because I have my full-time job, and my husband is actually working night shift. So many days, Monday to Friday, technically I'm actually watching my kids at night myself. So I need something that can blend into my lifestyle, that I can do at my own time. Yeah, and thankfully that this digital business doesn't need me to work at a strict hours, like a full-time job, 9 to 5. I can work on my own time. I can do what I need, watch the training after my kids are asleep. Yeah, so this is what I enjoy as well. And that's why I'm happy now because of this business. And looking at all the successful stories here, yeah, I know that it's a platform that I can work together with the rest of the business partner, and work towards our goals. Yeah, so this is what I'm really grateful for in this digital business. So if you are in the same conditions like us, and definitely it's a way that you can find out more, to learn more and see how you can leverage on this digital business, to make your way as well. Yeah, so that's what I have for my sharing.
Yeah. So I think the purpose for us, why we are doing this sharing, why we are sharing this business opportunity. We believe that maybe myself, I believe that life can never be smooth. I'm not trying to so-called curse, but I think that should be the expectation of a life. Um, and you will never know what's coming in front or ahead. But when coming into this digital business, right, I mean, we are all very grateful that we have something, we are building something that can protect us from the unexpected that we cannot control. Like, I mean, for Josephine, she has been a victim. For me, I witnessed many victims, and I don't want to be one of them, right? And for Shopping, she's preparing herself from her job skill. She probably uh, I'm not sure when she's in her 50s or late 50s, can she still withhold that kind of um, job scope in her lab where she needs to stand because of her, uh, the test that you need to do. I come from the same field as Shaping, but I didn't pursue further because I never liked lab. And I don't know why I go and study. It's like you need to go through something, then you know whether you like it or not, right? And there is a reason why we have been here 3 years, 4 years, 2 years, and it's we have been through the process and we are enjoying the process. And now we are sharing with people who may or may not, who high chances may want to have a change in their life story, right? I was sick of my life lah, honestly, to a point that I don't even want to leave. That was my before. But now I'm really grateful that I'm waking up to every day. I'm meeting new people. I'm getting to know new people. I'm bringing uh or we are bringing all of us are bringing something meaningful into another person's life, which probably they haven't thought about it before. Because last time I also didn't think about it. Last time was like, oh, go to work, go to work, come back, finish, then be with kids. And for my work scope is so challenging because I have to work even in the late hours, and I'm so tired as I go, and I get more frustrated when the kids come to me because I need to study with them where I already have my own problem, right? So it's really about our experiences and why we are sharing this business opportunity so that more can benefit from what we are enjoying now. Okay, so if you watching us, be it you watch us this live, be it you are watching us replay by chance, there's always a meaning by chance. You are saying this because maybe in you there's something that's holding you back. Maybe in you there's something that you want to change, but you have no idea. You have no resources. You have no plans, right? And maybe this is the chance where you see us and it actually lighted up that flame that you used to have but now die off, right? And yeah, so all you have to do is comment that you are interested in this, go live, or you can go to CSI in our pages. We are real in Singapore, and Shopping is taking a bus. You see, right? So do feel free to check out with us what is this business opportunity, and it may be also your next something that you want to start with, just like we did. Okay, so we'll see you in December and for our next Money Go Live, and we wish you uh you know uh all the festive seasons that's coming. Okay, take care. Bye bye.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.